thank you, Slacks. You used our names this time. I can't believe it.
I was gonna call you guys the analysts.
I feel so much better that he actually used our names.
I know, I agree. So an interesting tidbit here for you guys that didn't catch the part here. Couldn't have since you were watching Slacks and company. Because this is an all-pick match, of course you have to pick your heroes in time or you lose gold. And Dendy, and I believe it was...
It was Roger, right? Yeah.
Lost maybe, I want to say 10 to 12 gold?
A little bit more, I'd say.
Okay. So, they didn't want to remake because of the hassle. Cares at the end of the day.
Yep, and Syndrome apparently is making the rules up as he goes. He says remakes cost 1,000 Moonbucks. I don't know about that one. I'll have to consult the rulebook after the game.
Navi being good sports, of course. But yeah, something to keep in mind, of course, for the players, anybody that's watching that is a player, pick your hero, please. I beg of you.
That's good advice.
What happens if you pick a hero that is one of those heroes?
Oh.
We thought of that. We're going to investigate this after the game.
What does the rulebook say?
The rulebook says nothing. It says we're allowed to change any rules we want.
That's because there is no rulebook.
Technically, there's a page rulebook.
Oh, okay.
Very dry read.
Alright.
Mako, though, going to be playing the Buenomancer and playing, looks like he'll start mid. So an interesting change the way TPs work. 10-second extra cooldown essentially.
Yep.
You can't TP and block your own creep.
It's
Stay back like
I feel like it's a change that makes the level 1 engagements more stale, right? Before we'd see these crazy level 1 fights with like 5 heroes invading bounty runes. People trying to make all these crazy aggressive plays, and then now it's kind of discouraged with that change, right? But I don't know. I liked the level 1 fights quite a bit. It was very, very interesting.
I will miss them. Oh god.
You know, maybe they'll still be there, but not as common. I don't know.
Time.
That's right.
And of course, if you're just joining us in Midas Mode, you get extra Moonbucks for random heroes inside of MidOrFeed. They first random Shadow Demon and then into a Medusa. Pretty insane. Bottom lane. General. He is completely blocked. Gets the crush up on Kazoo. A couple more right clicks will suffice. That's the first blood going away of MidOrFeed.
Alright, nicely done. When the disruption is cast on the corner, then the terrain, you can walk in and block them.
But yeah, so Medusa and Shadow Demon both randomed, which that was an actual double pick there for us. Navi's side.
Down bottom again. Same combo, but General has the Decrepify level 1.
Oh, he's getting blocked completely. Tomato even comes in with the blink, has the level 1 mana break as well.
This guy's a race car,
with the mana burn. There's the double crush, though. It's a lot of damage. His General looks to be in a lot of trouble here. Tomato with the blink in 1 second. Decrepify keeping alive with the health salve. Should be good to go, but that's a lot expended.
Yeah, even though they didn't die, right? They used a lot of their resources to stay alive there, so. Lane looks pretty good for MidOrFeed. They have quite an interesting draft, right? We were talking about the random Medusa and the random Shadow Demon. They have Medusa and Anti-Mage on the same team. These are typically your big one-position heroes, right? That take over the game once they acquire enough farm, but...
Oh, we have a pause here.
What does this mean?
Could it be time? Here we go, boys.
I apologize, everyone. Goodbye.
MidOrFeed. And we're back. Thanks for.
Thank God we're back.
After that beautiful break, crystallizing a lot of trouble here. Weehaw on MidOrFeed, playing one of his favorite heroes, Ranger.
You know, this is
success with it lately.
You know, the javelin changes and the talent changes are pretty nice, right?
Nako's in a lot of trouble. He's stuck inside the Roche pit here. He'll die to Roche himself.
Stuck with the man with the golden hands.
I really don't like that golden cousin.
Well,
or pronounced.
You can't say that. This is Midas Mode.
It should be more gold for Midas Mode.
There you go. You love the gold.
What do you think of this matchup, though? In theory, 1v1. Tinker versus Medusa.
Oh, Tinker smashes this lane.
Smashes.
Smashes big time. Takes a big fat steamy dump on this lane.
Really?
Yep, it's bad.
9 CS versus 5-0, so I would...
You know, sometimes the dual lanes kind of benefit the weaker hero, but not in this case with the mana burns coming in. There's no real, like, well, actually, if he lands the Impale, there it is.
And the mana burn is doing work, even though it's level 1 of the lasers enough to secure Dendi to kill. Gets a little bit too late. Could get a crush off with the help of the tower. Next assassin here, Roger. Doesn't look like he will fall as he makes it to the high ground and salves up. But yeah, when you pick a Medusa, you think of like the first two heroes I think of, like anti-mages on our team.
Yep.
And of course Nyx. Probably the easiest counter. You just spam that eventual level 4 mana burn.
Yep. Also with the new split shot, right? You can't turn it off. It's super easy to spike characters off of it.
I didn't think about that.
So it's an even bigger counter now.
Is there any kind of build that you would prefer to go for Medusa against something like that?
Honestly, there's not really any items you can build that help you. You can go for, like, the Dragon Lance. It doesn't give you any intelligence, so it doesn't amplify the mana burn. But typically you see items like Scotty picked up on Medusa, which give you a lot of int, so mana burn hits you even harder. There's not really a good answer to it. It's just, it's a shitty situation that you kind of have to deal with and hope you can get far enough ahead, because honestly, Medusa's talents are pretty good, right? At level 20 you get 800 mana, so...
Mako, you get out here, Kezu. Following up, has another crush to work with. We'll probably use it here. Any second now. There you go. A couple more right clicks to finish off. No, the power shot actually misses. Weehaw probably has to play this here. I'm allowed to make fun of Weehaw and Cinder, by the way, because we're very good turns. There's no advantage. No more flames. Not flames, they're love taps.
Alright. Well, you're love tapping out of control.
Windrunner's mid lane. We're going to have some action here.
Again.
Coming from
oh,
Roger
the damage.
Yep, Dendi just rips right through him.
So I was gonna say that sometimes in like the weaker matchups, right? Like when you see Shadow Fiends, the dual lane eventually benefits the weaker hero, right? It prevents the aggression from the other hero, but Medusa's not a hero with any sort of kill threat, especially over a hero like Tinker, right? They can't even really harass the support hero. As you can see, this Medusa dies from full HP off of the Impale Mana Burn combo. So I don't really know what Medusa can do to get back in this game. It's like a slow, steady recovery where she dips out into the jungle, farms what she can, but she's rationing for whatever she can get at this point.
Surprised they didn't end up banning Nyx. I guess that was the second pick they couldn't have done. They random.
Yep.
Tough position.
You know the panel. They were talking about some. That's right, the panel. Mm-hmm. It's Trent Purge and the other guy.
The other guy.
Yep. Sidring gonna TP out here. It looks okay. They're talking about there weren't really any bad randoms, right? It was the OG draft, but Nyx super good against Medusa. And usually it's in the later stages of the game, but this is also in the early stages of the game with the Tinkers.
Tomato trying to scare everybody off with that very powerful level 1 mana void. What a skill.
Oh god.
Worst level 1 ultimates in the game, I dare say. Tomato blinks away to safety. So is this a game, not to harp anymore on this, but or the random I should say. We have to get back to that in a second. It's Gork again, being hounded here by Roger.
Yeah, Roger steals his creep and he's going to casually walk away, but he's going to get hit a lot.
He's just going to attempt to TP out and should be successful.
Oh boy. Yep, but the old teleport away from the no stun strategy, very effective here when only slaughtered on Wind Ranger.
True. That's kind of that's one. Stone Gaze is pretty good though.
I guess. There's also a Mana Void. Ooh, big TP cancelers.
Back to BKB though. Game that you kind of have to get it at some point.
It is. Well, so the thing about BKB is it's good because obviously you can't cast spells on a magic green target, but it's like a hero that isn't very. She doesn't get in there, right? She sits in the front and waits for the enemy to jump on you, and Navi's lineup is very non-committal. So because they can just keep kiting in and out and not really commit to going on this Medusa, it might not be that effective. So I really don't think he's going to get it unless he gets super far ahead and they're trying to siege base or something.
Are we going to see a more old school Lincoln's type build maybe?
I would think so.
The mana burn?
I would definitely think so.
Not
mana
an
burn,
item you really
laser.
Want to go that much anymore. Bottom lane. Nether blast onto 2. Kezu attempt to get out. No sprint for another 6 seconds, but does have crush. Trying to juke his way up. They will find him with the Nether blast though. As Tomato can't really do much to assist his teammate.
Yep.
On his way to his battle fury right.
Oh, nice Impale.
Mana burn again and laser.
That was with the mana shield off there too, so they caught him at the right time around the trees and the fog. Nicely done.
And here we haven't really talked about yet is Weehaw. talked a bit. Some changes coming through. The one that comes to mind though is the rate that was fixed, not fixed, but
buffed
increased from 0.6 to 0.8.
That's all right.
Close to a melee hero.
Game breaking, right?
I mean, those kind of changes, I don't understand personally. I know it may not seem like that big of a deal to some. The untrained eye, if you will. So Roger's gonna run right into Weehaw.
All right, Roger's getting the old watch and walk away strategy, but now reinforcements are here.
We're gonna have Disruption Soul Catcher into the Crush. He does have Spike Carapace, will attempt to use it and TP out, and will be successful in fact.
Yep, nicely done.
Right.
And that's the support rotation for MidOrFeed. They need to make things happen, right? Anti-Mage is going to be left to his own devices to weather the storm bottom lane and just farm what he can. Mid lane, they can't really do anything there at all. Even the mid laner doesn't want to lane there. So it's very important they make these rotations work, or else they're going to get to this point where Pugna's pushing in bottom constantly, Medusa's hitting the jungle, and there's just going to be too much pressure on the map for them to deal with. They kind of have to pick and choose what they sacrifice and what they want to defend or fight.
Dendy with the travel now, working towards a soul ring. He is quite well for himself.
He's actually the top of net. That is not very common, I would say, to see a Tinker top of net worth at this stage.
You definitely think of, yeah, Tinker is definitely a hero that, whenever someone sees Tinker, people flock to him, right? They always want to pressure this guy, delay his boots of travel. He's a very slow hero in the early game. But I think MidOrFeed are running into a bit of a problem with their, oh, just kidding, up top, Kaiser lands the Crush. Which one's real?
Did not connect, as Crystallize doing a pretty good job of faking it out, or does he? Weehaw is aware of this, he's attempting to go for the kill, they're going to get him first. Kaiser might die, but gets the Crush off.
Very nice.
Nice job targeting the actual hero there, as Dendy looking for the laser. Gets up
the crabs.
I don't think it's going to catch Kezu. He's out to safety, so well played here for mid.
Yep, nicely done. Big kill. They need more of this to get into the game. Right, they actually swapped the lanes up too. Tomato heads into the mid lane, and they're just giving up this bottom tower. Honestly, nobody can defend this tower. Venomancer wards, Pugna blasting it over and over. It is a death trap.
In all likelihood, can be untested here.
Yep. So MidOrFeed basically have 2-1 positions, right? They have the anti-mage who wants to farm to a certain point and then comes online. Medusa, same sort of concept. And because of that, they lack this hero that can make moves on the map, right? It's all in on the support duo.
Or even Weehaw to some degree.
Right, but he's pretty much never going to leave this lane, right?
Plus,
if anything,
he doesn't really have the most
exactly, right? You've got to land the shackle shot, very difficult to do, especially in it's a luck thing, right? It's lane positioning, where the creeps are. Probably going to have to smoke as well, so not reliable whatsoever.
Well, considering they have these kind of passive, I say passive, Tomato comes in, the disruption, Soul Catcher, Crush will not be there, not yet, at least Crystallize gets backed up. Tomato, he's actually going after an illusion, the rest of the team going after Crystallize. You actually hear the Mana Void comes in, and that's enough to take out Crystallize for the second time in the last couple of minutes.
Nicely done again, 2 back-to-back kills on the Phantom Lancer player.
Man, Weehaw's really attuned. Phantom Lancers. That's
right.
Twice in a row. Tried to fake it out. Got Weehaw, man.
Wowzers, the Meteor Hammer.
That's just adds insult to injury for MidOrFeed.
He's like, you're gonna give me this free tower, I'm just gonna sit here Nether Blast. I might as well get an item that accentuates.
See how that comes into effect here, of course. Take a...
That was changed recently as well.
I'm trying to actually change.
Meteor Hammer? It's
channel
the stun is 0.25 seconds longer. That's all I know. Maybe the channel time is lowered as well. So is this item good?
No.
Okay, so this is kind of the taunt, huh?
I mean, I don't know. I say that with, you know...
Well, there it is. Big Meteor Hammer.
Okay.
Alright.
Fortification's up. Of course, the fortification does not last as long as the deal.
Wow.
Get some damage.
My god, without the Meteor Hammer, this tower would not be dying so fast. It's a good thing you picked that up. How timely.
Well, Gork, level 8 right now, and the Medusa has no Stone Gaze to work for yet. They desperately need the stun they have is Kezu, who ends up stunning himself by Carapace. Twin Impale Weehaw with the focus fire. Enough. Nope, the Crep Spike keeps him alive, but the power shot at the last moment.
Yep, so much
Extra
damage.
A nice cancel on the TP for Seneko as well. find this on the back end.
Medusa's coming in, everybody run!
They're sandwiching him in. The Decrepify comes through. There's going to be the stun. The power shot will not connect. For some reason, I literally just can't laugh. Can't not laugh when I see that skill.
It just looks so ridiculous.
Lara getting quite low. He's going to end up falling here. Gork has pretty much no mana right now. Cinder and Disruption quite defensive. Crystallize jumps in though with the Spirit Lance. Gork attempting to TP out. Should be successful. Crystallize has no real damage yet.
Yeah. They should know there's a ward now because he got the Phantom Rush off in the fog, or what should be fogged, but I don't know. This game is so odd, right? MidOrFeed are missing this key aspect in the lineup where they can actually make moves and fight. Medusa, obviously not the strongest fighter this game. Anti-Mage, you won't see this dude from their 10 minutes probably.
Good news is he has Battle Fury now though.
That's true.
Considering how this game is only a 13-minute Battle Fury, not with treads, is pretty good.
That is very true. He's doing very well. And Anti-Mage against Tinker. Obviously Tinker has gigantic mana pools, magic damage. It's very nice, but up top, Roger's scouting him out. He could be very dead.
Seeking Missile won't do a whole lot of damage.
Alright. Perhaps they went a tad bit too early. The Impale's only level 2, so not the longest stun.
But Dendi almost has a Blink Dagger for himself.
Yep.
General getting scouted out. The level 4 sprint yet. Nope. Kezu, he's got to get one more level on that sprint. Then we'll see
oh man. It looks really cool.
Oh, there we go again. Hammer, boom! We should have a voice to go along with that.
I think the one you just made is quite accurate for the effect of this.
I'm allowing you to use that audio. Put inside that item.
They don't need your permission. Are you hello? Where have you been the last? Never mind. Touchy subject. Let's move on. This top tower receiving a beat down here. Nether blast. Whew, tons of damage.
Oh, that's pretty ridiculous. Nice disruption though. The Impale though. 5. Nether blast, like you said, more than enough.
Yep. These towers are completely free for Na'Vi. Right? MidOrFeed have no hope of fighting at all. They still need to acquire tons and tons of items.
Top lane, Weeha's gonna get caught off.
Oh, here's
with
the
an
hammer.
Impale into the meteor hammer. It will not connect, but he is dropping quite low.
You know, the meteor, it was pretty close.
It was close. They needed one more stun.
If he didn't move for like a second longer, then it would have hit.
If you just stand still, it does a lot of damage.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Does it even do a lot of damage?
Considerable amount. Not that much experience.
Oh, okay, it does. It does. There's the initial damage and the damage over time. Okay.
I mean, the damage itself is good. 3-second channel time.
Yeah, that's the letdown.
Lies will run into the now, but Kezu's going to turn this around. Gets the corrosive haze off, but Crystallize just rips through the Medusa. There's the Shackle Shot. Can they get Dendi? Looks like this might be a trade with a power shot finishing him off. Looks like Kezu looks to be next though. Nice disruption, keeping him alive. But Crystallize has already surrounded him. And Tomato looks to be next. Look at this. Diffusal Blade, go to work.
Wow.
These heroes.
Oh, big Shackle.
Shackle Shot connects, and this is going to be a turnaround here for MidOrFeed as the Mana Void secures them the second kill on the core heroes for Na'Vi. So great job from MidOrFeed. But top lane is decimated.
Yeah, meanwhile, big meteor hammer being dropped on towers repeatedly, non-stop action. But
don't even call him Pugna anymore. He's the meteor.
He's the hammer, huh? We were talking about the Shackle Shot perhaps not being the most reliable disable, but they're making do with it. Making it look real good.
Yacht gets disrupted by Cinder and Kezu attempting to Neko, has the corrosive haze applied. Looks like he'll finish that off with the Weehaw power shot. General attempting to TP out.
Nope, that's the meteor hammer.
Oh, I'm sorry, that looked like a
oh my god,
Medusa
dies.
Instead. And General, with the Soul Catcher applied, looks to be dead next, but Dendi's here to help out. Has all his spells available, as Kezu's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, here come the crabs.
Survive through this. Meteor Hammer's up in 23 seconds, but we'll just use the life drain instead as Dendi comes in. Cinderin disrupts himself a little bit too late, and we'll just drop to another.
Alright, so fight's not going MidOrFeed's way at all, and notice it's reasonable, right? Medusa, Anti-Mage, you need time. I'm sounding like a broken record at this point because it's awful to play Dota like this, right? Sometimes you get an Anti-Mage in your pubs, you know it's a 4v5, you have Anti-Mage and Medusa. It's not a good time, but...
Okay, lead here from Na'Vi at the...
Yep.
But if you really think about it, even though I do despise Meteor Hammer item, it does make a lot of sense. All the space creating so much pressure on the enemy team.
Nether Blast times 2.
Think of it this way. There is no other item that can do what Meteor Hammer is currently doing.
That's true. No, should there be? Tomato gets impaled though. Might be in some trouble here. Soul Catcher will be applied to Dendy. He blinks away to safety. Tomato blinks away, gets a Mana Void off, canceling Dendy's TP. But he might have just killed himself as a result, and General will take that for himself. Roger has a Corrosive Haze applied. Spike Carapace up in 1 second. Looks like he'll be fine. Syndrome looks to be the sacrificial lamb for his team. And
Oh my god, that wasn't even fair. The hammer.
Laugh, you know that the Meteor Hammer has gone off. Like that, Navi has extended to a 7k lead.
Wee's gonna get spotted. Seneko. Just kidding. Wee's the one doing the hunting.
Damage, but there's the impale into the mana burn. Seneko getting healed up thanks to General, but the power shot does finish him off finally. Gork, that's the first stone gaze we've seen in this game.
The first stone gaze, and it was a good one. Wasn't too bad. It saved his teammate.
Roger though, he has a Midas and he has these.
Oh my god,
He's a rich Nexus.
he's very aware of how to play Midas Mode.
Boom!
That's it. Boom!
Like, I could do like a, but it doesn't.
That's true. It doesn't
like
deserve that.
Item, right?
I agree with that. It's not quite there yet. Maybe at the end of the game it'll be like that.
Yeah, maybe.
We're still waiting.
He does have the Kaya actually, so that's the 10% spell amp. There it costs cheaper.
Yep, very nice.
Found out here by Crystallize, burning up that mana, gets off the crush. And here comes Dendy, and ooh, that's a lot of burst damage. That's for sure. Gets off the Mystic, but not really doing a lot.
That's right.
Navi just continuing to pressure this mid.
Not really doing a whole lot. That's kind of the story here of MidOrFeed in this game, it feels like. Everyone's trying to make things happen, but...
Oh my god, Weeha in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh, they cancel the Meteor Hammer, but
boy.
alas, he still has life drain. He is fine. This looks to be potentially 2-0 for Navi. It's still
Whoa.
19 and a half minutes in, but
Are you trying to call the game in 19 minutes?
it's not great. I mean, they do have AM Medusa. Get one good fight, we can get perhaps an item or two on guys. They could keep around, but look at the counters they have. They have the Diffusal Blade, they have the Mana Burn. Gork getting completely CC'd this game. General, if they want to continue on, the Blade Mill was picked up by Gork.
Blade Mail very, very nice against Pugna. Tons of burst damage.
It's going to be a tier 3 at 20 minutes in the game.
Yep, and this is what you kind of see when your base gets taken too quickly, right? Anti-Mage TP's back to clear out the Plague Wards, and that's about it.
Good farm for him.
It is. He's acquiring a...
Very value 15.
Yep.
Gets Decrepify, has to blink away. Dendy jumps in. Nice Blade Mail, though. Dendy at half HP as we gets the Crow.
Oh my god, the hammer!
Hammer gave it a double shackle shot into the jump model. He gets stunned right off the bat. If he gets blown up, has to buy back into the game. Weeha getting life drained up. No buyback for him. 50 seconds on the deck.
Big Mana Void
comes out, but Tomato looks like he's taking more damage than he really doubted out. Decrepify.
Perhaps saving his life. Oh, just kidding.
Will actually fall to the...
That was calculated from before when he blinked in.
Nether Ward, yeah. Mkezu, he jumps in. Trying to create as much space as he can, but my lord Dendy has the Dagon Express train in tow, and that is a Barracks bot lane without the tier... I mean, the tier 2 tower is still up in mid.
Yeah, it is. But not for long, right? Imagine Navi are going to run back down. So, it feels like MidOrFeed didn't even have a chance to start playing their lineup, right? Medusa's running around with Phase Boots, Blade Mail, Bracer, and some small gear.
Boom.
Boom indeed. And Anti-Mage, same thing, still waiting to get to his Manta stun. Even when he has Manta, he's probably going to need that next item afterwards before he can actually participate in some of these team fights. I don't know, it's just the, while it's nice to random, to acquire some cash, sometimes it's not the best. Gotta win the game.
Prepify onto 3 heroes. Roger has the Spike Carapace activated. We'll get the Impale into the Mana Burn, and just like that, Gork is already almost useless. Can't even get off his ultimate attack. Oh man, it's Crystallize though.
Oh, big Carapace.
Nice Spike Carapace onto 2, into the laser, and that is 2 kills for Dendy right off the bat. Weeha and Gork dead for 50 seconds, no buyback. Here comes the... No, he doesn't get it off because he cancels it. Costs him his own life. That's fine. Tomato canceling the Mana Void. Holy Jesus! That is a lot of damage. Double kill with Mana Void, but too little too late.
Well, at least they got the Pug in there, right? So their buildings aren't going to die. That Meteor Hammer won't be there.
That's true.
Gotta look at the positives, right?
He TP's into a Spike Carapace.
Syndrome may have TP'd into death.
Connect. Might have just TP'd into death, in fact, as those illusions are just going to clean him up. Roger pops the Vendetta. for some more kills as Seneko just gets jumped on by Tomato, but the mana drain is coming into effect again.
Oh, he's got no mana now.
Short distance. He might have set himself up for death here. Just really wants Seneko, but will not find it in the end as Na'Vi are just rolling over this.
Yep, Na'Vi look very good. Even in the previous game, they looked quite strong. But MidOrFeed, they're not out of it yet. Weehaw trying to make some big plays, big shack.
There we go. Got some damage with that Maelstrom.
Yep, nicely done. Alright.
15k lead.
Let's talk talents. What do you think about this 1.75 mana regeneration on Windrunner?
It sounds... Why not 2? Why can't you make it 2?
Balance reasons, hello? You can't over 2 in mana regen. It's very important.
I think it's the only talent in the game that's a decimal. Am I wrong?
For mana regen, you're definitely not wrong.
Health regen. 30.5?
No, there's not. Oh, Jesus. My God.
A little odd for a hero that's never picked.
It does.
Yeah, he did go the mana regen talent into the 100 attack range. We'll be going 4 staff. Not sure if he's going to finish a Hurricane Pike or not. It feels like he needs a little damage. But the mini stun focus fire at level 25. We probably won't get to that at this stage, but was buffed in the last attack by 5%.
Wowzers.
Yeah, wowzers indeed. Actually pretty good.
It is.
Kezu jumps in, gets a nice crush off. Jump into Tomato, but the Increpify is there. General is a lot of trouble. Kezu starting off. Here comes the Stone Gates as well. Cinder looks to be trading his life for... We'll see. Okay, anybody yet, but Kezu gets a nice crush again on Crystallize. Doppelganger's up. There's a Gale into the Poison Nova. It's going to deal a lot of damage over time. Crystallize is going to continue on Tomato, but finally blinks away. Shackle Shot will connect.
Oh, nicely done.
Looks to be finally getting a kill here, but it's going to cost them both their Shadow Demon and Medusa. But at this stage, these trades are good. Grand scheme of...
Yes. Getting kills for them is very, very good.
Alright, what items do they need to pick up to turn this around? What stage will AM or...
So, Anti-Mage has the Sange and Yasha, you know, gives them a little bit of everything. Not sure if that's the best item to come back in this game, but who knows, maybe it is. At this stage of the game, he just needs anything, right? When I look through these heroes and I look at their quick buy, nothing convinces me that these will do anything at all, so perhaps they need even more items.
What about Medusa?
What about her? She needs another...
Like
yes, she needs so much. Right? Yeah, she needs a lot of time. It's also like she's playing against the some counters, right? You've got the mischance from the Tinker, super annoying for a hero like Medusa who's not very mobile. Even Pugna, constantly decrypting the Medusa over and over. And then of course the Nyx Assassin, Mana Burn, Carapace. There's just way too much garbage for this Medusa to deal with when she's not far enough ahead to actually be able to stand her ground.
It's gonna get worse. It's not like these items are not gonna help Na'Vi either.
Right,
Roger, he has his axe right now.
Yep, he is super rich.
Oh, that's...
Yep.
But they're gonna go for a surprise Roshan and Corrosive Haze and Focus Fire.
Alright, nicely done. This is something that they need. Too late.
No bounties being tested this time. They want the win.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Okay. So Roshan obviously is very good. They have a second life, but they are at a 13k gold deficit. Anti-Mage, when you look at the net worth, he's still very high up there, right? He's neck and neck with the Tinker, who's at the top. But whew, all right. Unfortunately, we have there's no bounty for that.
He was typing, guys. Come on. You are smoking, and then he died.
Oh boy.
That's such a Weehawk thing to do. Oh, that's awesome, actually. And the lurker is up. Barrick's gonna get pounded upon. Kezu jumps in and just dies.
Yep. Wanting to join his friend Weehaw in the grave.
Gets the blade mail out. How much damage is anything? He's just bouncing.
Yep. He also has he's got some spell life still too to help with the blade mail damage. So very nice. I just don't see any. Look at this, General, giving his StarCraft 2 buddy the Nyx Assassin the old assist.
Here it comes.
Oh boy, here it is.
Double boom.
Oh my god.
Excellent. Auto jumps in. Finally, we are off the bat. The impale from across the map. Thanks to Roger's Aghanim Scepter. Gork looks to be falling here in all likelihood.
He's just dying to range spells.
As the Aegis is popped. And Na'Vi, Roger goes right next to the dead bodies. The impale onto 2. Lots of damage, but it's going to cost him life again. 3 for nothing at the end of the day. Focus Fire comes in, but God just doesn't deal that.
You underestimate his damage.
Do I?
No, he's dead. We
You
tried.
underestimate. GG's finally called as Na'Vi, which got off to a really good start, and there wasn't really much that MidOrFeed could do.
Yeah, it's the whole, you know, we have a different meta here in Midas Mode, right? There are these heroes that either make or break your draft, and unfortunately this game did not work out. The Medusa felt like quite a big hindrance.